Okay, it is FHL 2025 March, and I just had to share what I just spent the last 2 or 3 hours doing because it's kind of amazing. So, up until this morning, I had a Prisma schema set up for a Lorcana app that I've been messing around with. I play this game called Disney Lorcana, and it's like a Magic the Gathering style game. And I had set up a data model a few weeks ago to model out what it would be like if I went to my local comic book shop, and that shop had leagues, and each league had a year, what card set the league is attached to, as well as what weeks it has, and a link for the players attached to each week. There's card sets, there's players that have their ID username. You can get their leagues, their points, what player week points each week. Each week is going to be attached to a specific league, which points are in there, and then some many-to-manys for week player points and player leagues. And I felt pretty good about that data model. And I was like, all right, it looks good. I had some scripts in there, sort of test it out, see how it looked. And then this morning, I was like, all right, let's see what we can do to actually like make an app around all this stuff. So the very first thing I started with was create a simple remix app in the source directory. Start with an app in home route and use Tailwind for styling it. And it generated me, the first thing it did, I think this was, it started with an app and a home route, which are long gone now. But at any rate, it did that. And it started and gave me like the perfect amount of stuff to get started with. I think it just gave me this, which is the basic remix app to get started. And then I ended up also doing, adding all of the links for the different leagues by saying things like, create me a league ID week so we can see all the weeks, or add a new route for weeks player points, add a page to associate a player to a league, add a list, create an edit page for the player model. Right here, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. And I almost changed nothing it did. I tweaked a few things here and there. And, I love Tailwind. I've not used it a ton, but I would never have known all these class names. And what was really cool is it like picked sort of almost a color scheme for me. I didn't have to really do a whole lot. It came with the base Tailwind CSS class, a root. The coolest thing I just did a few minutes ago was I wanted to add a sidebar. So I said add a simple sidebar navigation with links to league shop sets and players to the root layout. And this is what it generated. It generated that root and then the components for the sidebar. And this is taking me 2 hours to do all of this work. So here's what the app actually looks like. So you can see it has like a Lorcana league. Here's that sidebar I just asked about. And what it does is it allows me to edit the league, choose what shop it's a part of, what card set it's using. Then I can go in and I can see details about the league, who all's in it, how many weeks there are of that league. That would have been like the older example. I just created this one a minute ago. So we're about to start Arcasia's Island here soon. This is a new Lorcana set coming out soon. So I'm able to go in and, again, see who's all in it. Then I can go in and manage each week. I can assign points to different people. So I've already given myself a game win. I could give myself a Disney win. So you can add and give points for each thing. And then you can go in and see who all has all the leading points for each week. Then you can also go in and see for each week of league what the point totals are for that league. And then you're able to edit, of course, all the shops, get all the names, see which leagues they're in. You can add new card sets, and then obviously add and edit the players as well, see what leagues they're part in. And I was able to do almost all of this using vanilla Copilot, Github Copilot prompts. Absolutely awesome. I mean, I would never have been able to do this this fast had it not been for Github Copilot. I'm super excited to just kind of keep playing with this rest of this hackathon and see what all else I can come up with. Thank you, Github Copilot.